Universitas Muhammadiyah Malang mencetak SDM sesuai kebutuhan masa depan.
Surabaya, Universitas PGRI Adibuana Surabaya, Kampus Semangat Pagi, peduli, amanah, gigih, dan inovatif.
Kebanggaanku, ku berjanji padamu untuk meneruskan cita-citanya sebagai bakti pada negeri Indonesia.
Selamat datang di Universitas Merdeka Malang, tempat pendidikan berkualitas dengan fasilitas modern dan dosen yang berpengalaman. UNMER Malang menyediakan pilihan program studi yang beragam dan relevan dengan kebutuhan dunia kerja. Bersama UNMER Malang, mari kita raih masa depan gemilang.
Universitas Trada Indonesia, kampus swasta yang telah terakreditasi B, memiliki berbagai program unggulan menunjang branding internasional. Dengan pemberdayaan dosen yang profesional di bidangnya, maka terciptalah mahasiswa yang inovatif, adaptif, dan kompeten. Memiliki 14 program studi dan 4 fakultas dengan jenjang vokasi, sarjana, profesi, magister, dan doktoral. Dengan atmosfer belajar yang nyaman, pelayanan yang ramah, serta lingkungan yang asri, mendukung berlangsungnya perkuliahan yang kondusif. Efektivitas pembelajaran pun tercipta. Kampus impian generasi emas dengan tagline Student Now, Leader Tomorrow. We are USI, Universitas Austrada Indonesia.
Hai Time Lover, selamat datang di Time Podcast by Times Indonesia.
Di anggota TNI yang didambakan oleh masyarakat. Artinya mereka harus membuang jauh-jauh arogansi yang mencoreng dan mereka harus segera membaur dengan masyarakat.
Ini saya bersama ibunya arek Jawa Timur, Gubernur Kofifa.
Iya.
Apa kabar Bu?
Ya,
Sehat?
baik, saya.
Alhamdulillah.
Bungkus sehat KB. Ini aku sehat rakyati, sehat ekonomi nih.
Alhamdulillah.
Program is to bring unique perspective and push the boundaries of what's possible in AR and VR. Before we begin, I'd like to give a quick overview of the competition and the rules. Each team or individual will have 7 minutes to present their project. Afterward, our estimate panel of every judge will have 3 until 5 minutes for a Q&A session. Later, for teams that have finished may leave the meeting room. Projects will be evaluated on creativity, functionality, user experience, and the potential impact of their solutions. Okay, let's get started. First up, we have Megatron team. Presentation now. We'll move on to question from our judge. Yeah. Okay. Team 1, Megatron, you can presentation for your project.
Does anyone can listen my voice?
Yes, it's clear.
So we are from Gatron team. So what heritage in augmented reality? We are from Sticky Malang, and our member is here. There's Danifan, Rizky Firmansyah, Surya Ramadan, Imam Saifuddin, and also Ramlan Siraj. So we will begin with our presentation. First one. So, introduction. Its heritage in augmented reality. This concept spotlight iconic colonial building in East Java, especially in Malang. This concept not only capture attention, but also enhance the current states of these historical structures, allowing viewers to experience their significance in a unique, elevated way. To the slide 2, second slides. To objective. The development of 3D asset for these iconic buildings seems both a documentation of cultural heritage and an impactful visualization tool. This approach supports urban planning efforts and raises public awareness on the importance of preserving historic sites. It helps audience to appreciate the value of conservation visually engaging way. Next to the slide 3, and this is the point that we get from the buildings. The first is SDGs number 4. Ensure inclusive in equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. It's strengthening the quality of education in the historical and also artistic significance of Dutch architecture. And Malang contributes to ensuring inclusive and equitable education and so this initiative promotes lifelong learning by deepening public appreciation and also understanding of cultural heritage. Next to the SDGs number 11, it makes city and human settlement inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Planting and preserving trees around urban areas is key step towards creating sustainable cities and communities because trees improve air quality and reduce urban heat, supporting biodiversity and enhancing the citizens. And cities are inclusive, resilient, and sustainable for current and future generation. And next to our video demo, the left side is from our visitors preview, and the right side is on the project preview from the PC. It contains 4 buildings. Those are City Hall of Malang, St. Mary Church, Splendid Inn, and also Indonesian Bank of Malang. It shows information related to how we put trees and also street lights on it. So these are our presentation. Is there anything to ask or any question?
I have to say I really love the space. I think you've done a great job using virtual reality and augmented reality. And when I see your presentation, it makes me want to visit these buildings, and that's what it's about. You share a piece of history, and by sharing this, I want to go there. I want to see it how it really is. So so I really love it. There's one question that I have is about the size of the building. When I look at the entire setup, the layout, the AR, I see in the center, it's 6 by 6 meters, and then the buildings are really big. So when you stand at the center position, you look up at the building, and then the information is even bigger, rising on top. So can you maybe elaborate, why did you choose to create it in this size? No audio. I have no audio. It's
Excuse me.
Perfect. Yes.
So the reason we make the building smaller is that we want to focus on the information about the building itself.
Mhm.
And to be honest, when I tried the use the experiment in the project. The building, the view for the building is too big, but when I view it in my phone, it's the size is pretty normal. I mean, like I can see it from every angle. I can rotate and see it from every angle, but when I see it from PC, it's too big. So I decided to make it smaller and focusing on the information of the building itself.
And I have one more question. Your target audience. Who is your target audience?
Our target audience is not only from the I mean the Indonesian I mean not only for Indonesian but also for other countries to know the historical building we show in this AR VR.
And there's a specific age group or background, or
there is no specific age or something like that. Well, maybe for people who like historical and like archaeological or like love history or something, they will like it because we tell them the backstory or the information about the building from the Dutch colonial, and yes.
And the last question that I have is about SDG 11. Can you go into a little bit more detail with the SDG 11?
Excuse me. For explanation for SDGs 11, I will introduce my friend Danevan to explain the answer.
And I'm gonna explain this. It's related to the sustainable of the city. We put trees to make the city more to sustainable and to improve air quality. Because in Indonesia, a lot of transportation that make a pollution for in the air, and that's why we need the trees surrounding the city. Because a lot of cities they ignore to put or plant the trees or to make our in cities. This is our top point for SDGs number 11.
Great that you keep an eye on the city and making it sustainable. So I have no further questions. Again, great project, and really want to make me visit these buildings. My compliments.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So can
Is
we
there
close this now or any question?
I have some questions. I'm Professor Garcia from the Philippines. And actually, I've been to Malang way back before pandemic. So I've seen how beautiful Malang is, and the surrounding environment. This is surrounded by, generally it's surrounded by mountains. So sustainability has been incorporated with the in the cities itself because it's surrounded by mountains, and everywhere you go, you can see it at 360 degrees. You can see mountains when you go on the top of your building. This is my question because as a as a historian or of a tourist, have you incorporated in your information the the directions going to that particular place? Because I think it's quite difficult to go to Mala. I've been there because I traveled go I went to Bali, then I went from Bali I went to Surabaya, then from Surabaya I went to Malang, so it's quite far. So because Malang is a very beautiful, really beautiful place. I love the place. So have you incorporated a direction going to that particular place? Have you incorporated directions going to that particular place?
Well, unfortunately, we didn't include the direction to go to the specific place we include in this AR. So we only include the information about the building itself.
That's my only question. So because I know I don't have any questions anymore with the design. I'm familiar with the history, and congratulations for the job well done. Um, and congratulations. Good luck, guys.
If if I may add some explanation, our original plan is uh, to make this AR/VR more big. I mean, the building we include in this AR/VR is actually close by from one another in real life location. I mean, so we originally planned it to make like a map, real map about it, but the size is the size is too big and the vertex is limited. It's yeah, so we only make the explanation for the building.
Okay, that is enough, Prof. Julius.
Yes, I don't have any questions anymore. That's the only
Yeah.
question I have. Okay.
Okay, Maya, you have last question for her. So I have one question for the Megatron. So this is a great creation from you. That's I just want to know about what is the message your project to send to the audience.
I'm sorry. Time out.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Time out, sir. Next team ya. Okay, thank you. Thank you for Megatron. And then for that fantastic presentation now. Okay. Next team. This is we have team MREC 20 and 24. You have presentation your project. Oh yeah. Okay. For Megatron, you you can have leave. You can leave you.
Thank you for listening to our presentation. If we say anything wrong or misinformation, we're sorry for the and thank you. Good
Okay, thank
afternoon.
you. Okay, good afternoon.
And then it's going to be the next session is the question and answer from the judges. So Team MREC 2024, if you are ready, you can share your screen and we will start the timer when you start to present.
Okay, check. Mic check. Okay. Okay, the mic is good. All right. Okay, roses are red, violets are blue. We are MREC. We are here to cook. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Fatir. I'm a member of the MREC team, and here we are going to present the project we've been working on with Fectar called Carbon Quest. A Fectar space to learn about carbon stock. Without further ado, let's jump to the first point, carbon segment. Okay, maybe one of you is wondering what is carbon stock. So basically, carbon stock is a natural ecosystem used to store carbon compounds like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and similar compounds. Maybe one of you want to guess what it is? The judges, maybe? Yes.
Okay.
Like the example of the carbon stock?
Yes.
Okay. Like
we are here to learn.
The carbon stock is just like a tree. That's one example of the carbon stock. Okay, so this topic is also include two SDGs. The one is number 13 about climate action, and SDG number 2 is SDG number 15 about life on land. This makes this topic crucial because can you imagine if there is a lot of carbon dioxide flying through the air rather than oxygen? Also, there has been a significant decreases in carbon stock from 2014 to 2023. This is why we choose this topic. We aim to spread awareness to people about how important carbon stock is. Okay, the next point will be presented by my friend, Fadli. Take it away, Fadli.
Okay, thank you, Fatir. The second section is design plan. We have designed a classroom layout for the flyer environment, incorporating walkable area, quiz area, and lecture area to make it easy for the player to explore the environment. Our space contains a range of media, including image, video, such as Holo Presenter, and informational poster based on trusted website. This topic also grounded in government legislation, highlighted in bottom left, addressing carbon emission and environmental sustainability. For 3D asset, we have utilized model from the Fectar asset library and additional resources. We also created custom 3D using Blender, such as classroom and floating island, to build an immersive environment. The next section is interaction. There are several types of interaction, such as tab interaction, for example, informational guide, environment props, and hyperlink. And there also a play button on the dashboard to start lecture, which I will show you later on. Additionally, we have grabbable item like magnifying glass as well quiz interaction with answer feedback. Also, we have added an AI avatar, a virtual lab assistant named Sarah. After you join the classroom, she will welcome you and guide you through the classroom. Also, Sarah will provide you information related to the topic of in the interactable object around the classroom area. You can also tap on Sarah to ask her question. And then after a while, Sarah going to answer based on the question and the knowledge we have been already set up in the Fectar space. And then finally, the main feature of the project, after tapping the play button on the dashboard, a holo presenter appears and the lecture by Professor Faktir begin explaining about carbon stock and displaying images of carbon stock data. As the lecture progress, the environment transition sequentially from a classroom to a forest, then to the forest area, and after complete, it finally back to the classroom environment. As the end, the lecture can be replayed at any time. Now, let's take a look at our project demo.
Hello and welcome to the laboratory. Look around and he will guide you through the different activities you can do here.
This poster explains carbon stocks and their importance in combating climate change. It also shows how human activities like deforestation can reduce these stocks, with real-world data from Indonesia. Carbon stock refers to the total amount of carbon stored in ecosystems such as.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fatir, and today we will be discussing an interesting topic called carbon stock. To mitigate these impacts, carbon compounds are stored in natural ecosystems, which we call carbon stock. This can include soils, forests, and oceans. According to a carbon stock, here's a map of Bandung and its surrounding areas highlighting carbon stock distribution. From this graphic, we can conclude that changes in land cover over the 4 periods are closely related to the total carbon emissions in the area. It's concerning that there has been stock in Indonesia and the world. I'm Fatir. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, your time is up. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Maulina, I will take from here. Okay, so thank you for the presentation from the team MREC 2024. We will continue with the question and answer session. So I will start first from maybe from Mr. Eugene. You have your time to ask some question, and and the team will give you the answer. Okay. Mr. Eugene, time is yours.
Yes. Thank you very much. Amazing space, amazing creation. I mean, this is the reason we create tools like Fectar as a company. And there's a big challenge for you. It's something complex, talking about carbon dioxide stocks and trying to explain this to the general public. And what you're doing here is just amazing. Just let me start with that, because I think the technology should be for good, and that's what you are doing here. So I really love it. And also what I've seen is the way that you are using our platform, Fectar. You created your own Blender items as part of the presentation. You're making use of AI, both as an AI avatar, but also for explaining the images that you show, the posters in yeah, so altogether, I was just only wondering, I have one important question, and that concerns the AI. What kind of prompting have you used for setting up the AI? How do you make sure that when the AI answers your question, you set up the right prompts? There's no audio.
Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Fadli. We don't hear you.
This.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now we
it
hear
is.
something.
I will
Yeah,
try
perfect.
to
Yeah.
answer you the quickly as possible. We have designed the Fectar with the AI avatar and making sure the AI avatar works with uh, using the SnipNet that already been set up, already been apa? What I mean already been there. We are using the Fectar asset library SnipNet one like a SnipNet called Speak on Start, and for example such um, tap to ask, I think, and then um,
Did you write a specific prompt? Did you write
yes,
what were when you set up your virtual assistant? You can add a prompt. Is there a specific prompt that you use?
oh yes, we have set up in the AI avatar using as I mentioned earlier, using a prompt like um, text based on uh, trusted website like the presentation on the media list slide. I mean on the it's called Mapit website. Sorry for my bad English.
Okay. Thank you. I have no further questions. Again, I think it's an amazing project with a very good result. You make very good use of the entire Fectar platform. So that's so for me, really job very well done. I'm looking forward also maybe featuring this on our platform as well to other users to show what you can do with our platform. Really impressive. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kuiper.
Thank you, Mr. Eugene. Okay, next question is going to be from Dr. Gracia. Time is yours.
I would just like to give my time to the other judge. I'll give my slot to the other judge. Okay.
I understand, sir. Okay, the time is gonna be then Mr. Sigit.
Yes,
If
okay,
you
thank
have
you.
any comment, yes.
Yes. I just repeat my question about this project. I want to know about what is the message to send from your project to the audience. Only one question.
Okay. Maybe I will answer Mr. Sigit about the
Yes.
question. Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah.
Anyone hear me? Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. About the message about our Fectar that we use. This about maybe in Indonesian is penyuluhan ya. Like people in Indonesia have a lot of this, a lot of that. We hope the factor that told about carbon quest, because the carbon is have a lot of uh, stock, yeah, like a tree, like yeah, and something else. Okay, we will build the factor, and I hope we can uh, yeah.
Let me say, okay, I know
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
look at your visual. This is okay, but I cannot get the basic from your visual. So I need your explain about the message from your project. But it's okay. Maybe it's enough for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, the committee, the time is yours.
Okay. This is just a very short message. I would like to congratulate this team for the job well done. As Eugene said a while ago, you have utilized the functionality of Fectar. I love the idea. This idea can be applied in several areas, and this will give students an idea of how carbon footprints is very important because I'm also teaching logistics management. So, especially this particular topic is a very interesting topic. So, I just want to congratulate you guys for the job well done. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Sid. Is there any more question or maybe a feedback? Hello. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Sigit. Is that any more question or maybe a feedback, or it is enough?
Yes, yes. Sorry. I think enough.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for all the judges and thank you for the MREC 2024 team. So yeah, we will move to the next team. Thank you for Team MREC 2024. You may leave the breakout room. And then for the judges, please wait for a moment. We will admit the next team. Yes. Thank you and welcome from Team Victorix. I remind you again, your time is maximum 7 minutes. You may start your presentation and we will start the timer when you start the presentation. Okay, Team Victorix, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Let me share our PowerPoint presentation first.
Yeah.
Okay, we are Team Victorix. We are here to do our final presentation about basic education for preschool children using AR/VR technology with Fectar. We are from Stikimala with a team led by me, Nisaya Cina Zaidila, and my team members, Dianika Putri Utami.
And Hasbi Kusuma.
So our title is Basic Education for Preschool. So in our VR, we will take the audience to a park where there are places to learn and play. They can interact by pressing the info button in the bottom right corner of the poster and a 3D image of the content will appear. We believe that this VR AR technology can provide an interactive learning experience for children.
Let's start with the first poster and introduction to fruits and vegetables. Children will be invited to see virtual poster where they can recognize various types of fruit and vegetables, such as eggplant, banana, apple, pineapple, grapes, avocado, chili, carrots, strawberry, cherry, watermelon, and lemon. By using AR, they can see 3D image of the fruit and vegetables. And next, solar system poster. Uh, Children will be invited to see image of planet in outer space using VR, where they can see the planets in our solar system. They will learn about the names of the planets, the order of the planets from the sun, and the characteristic of each planet. With this experience, we hope children will be interested in learning more about space.
Next is a number recognition poster. Through this application, children will learn to recognize numbers from 1 to 9 and 0. VR will take them to a park where there are places to learn and play. They can interact by pressing the info button in the bottom right corner of the poster and a 3D image of the number will appear, making learning numbers more fun and interactive. The next poster is an introduction to body part. Children will learn to recognize their body parts such as head, eyebrows, eyes, nose, ears, mouth, neck, shoulders, stomach, head, feet, and cleaning. Using AR, they can see 3D character that show each body part clearly. And the last poster is about the color identification. Children will be taken into the park with poster containing color explanations. They can explore and recognize various colors such as red, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink in a crayon forms. Each color will be introduced through a 3D object in the form of a crayon like we show. In this overall experience, AR and VR technology provide a way of learning that is not only educational but also interesting for a children. We believe by using this technology, we can help children learn more effectively and have fun. And thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, your team. And then starting from Mr. Eugene, can ask question for Victorix team.
Thank you for the very nice presentation. Very, very clear, your goals and your aims with this project that you're doing. So, I think your target audience, preschool children, is an amazing group to work with for augmented reality and virtual reality. Children, with their imagination, when they are using virtual reality, augmented reality, their imagination is everywhere. And so it works really well. It gives them a very good impression. And helps them remembering a lot of things because it's their imagination you're helping. So very good target audience and very good setup with your space. So that's first thing that I wanted to share with you, and it's also close to my heart. I have two daughters. One is 6 years old, and at home sometimes she gets to play also with Fectar and do things like this. But this is, I think, really nice. I have one question about the space, or two actually. One is maybe about the size of the information boards, because sometimes the children are smaller, so they have to look up to the information board. So I would recommend maybe put it lower, because it's easy then for them to view the content. So that's maybe one thing to take in consideration. And the other thing, my question is about to engage young children in AR and VR. We are always looking for the fun factor. The fun factor. So you're sharing information, and you want them to get to know more about counting and human body and things like that. How are you going to introduce the fun factor for the children when they start playing with the content?
Thank you. Okay, for the first question, it is about the size of the posters. Is it right, sir?
No, the signs with the information, how high are they? So that for young children,
How high?
Yeah, they have to look up.
Okay. For our project, it is about the 1 meters. So yeah, I think it can, it can, it should be smaller for children to understand better. Yeah, yeah, I think it is our fault to put that
No.
high size. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it looks really great. It looks really great. But my second question is, how are you going to introduce fun? How are you going to make the children play? Playing is learning.
Also, by using this Fectar, maybe because children nowadays are very open to gadget. Everyone can using gadget. So maybe we can just promote this application to like Instagram or other social media, so the parents, especially the young parents with small children, can get this information about this application and can use that for their children. Maybe through social media, because it is very effective to use social media nowadays. And also this application is VR and AR basics, so we need like to targeting more young parents who use gadget to use this application, sir. Maybe that's from our.
Thank you very much.
you.
Again, I love the space. I love it. I love the target audience. I love your approach and the subject for the young children. So well done. I really love it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Eugene. Any question maybe? Okay, next. For Mr. Julius, you can ask question for Victor time. Okay, next.
Yeah, Prof, you have any question for Victoria, Prof?
I don't have any questions.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir. Maybe next, Mr. Sigit, maybe any questions for Victor's team?
Yes, I have one question for the Victorix team. So it is very interesting for us to use this project of to make a learning for the children. But uh, how to how to play this project for the children only looks from the gadget maybe, or you the children also can play the game in there.
For our project, for this basic educational project, we only use the look option. So
Oh, I
children
see.
only press the info button on the poster
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
the image will be show up. So yeah, the children will only look the poster and the 3D image.
So this is a no needs a specification application yeah to run the video like that. Maybe you can also you can upload to the maybe YouTube or another you and then they can looks the your project like that. To run the
Yeah,
visualization of your projects. You no needs a specific application to upload there.
yeah. There's no need, no specific application.
So
No
what
need.
you can do for everyone to play your projects. How?
Uh, I'm using the Fectar mobile application. So
Uh-huh.
on Find My Space.
Yeah, for,
And through the Find My Space link, or
okay,
scan the
just
QR.
give your link. Just send your link, and so we can click the link, and so we can look at your project like that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just like that.
Okay, maybe enough. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for question for judges, and then thank you for Victor's team. Victor's team can uh, leave breakout, leave from breakout, and then wait. Next team is Glory Force. Okay, please wait. Okay, thank you, Victor's team. Bye bye. Okay, Glory Force, can your presentation? presentation or of your project?
Okay. Good afternoon, judges and ladies and gentlemen. Introducing our Glory Force team. We are very excited to meet you all. Have you ever wondered how communication difficulties affect life? Behind this issue, there are big challenges that are often invisible, and through this presentation, we would like to invite all of us to dig deeper and find possible solutions that we can do together. Let's start this journey. We often communicate without a second thought. But what happens when that communication bridge is not accessible to everyone? For difference, the communication gap is a big challenge. Why does this happen? The first, lack of sharing with knowledge among the public, and the second, lack of supportive environment. As a result, there is social isolation that makes it difficult for them to get important information in their daily lives. This gap also narrows their scope to actively participate in various aspects of life. This is where sign language plays an important role. When the wider community understands sign language, it can create an inclusive environment. Thus, the introduction of sign language is not just a communication tool, but also an important step to build collective awareness of the needs and rights of difference.
From these problems, the existence of the Sinyal Rasa application is expected to be the answer for the communication gap experienced by some people, especially for difference. Sinyal Rasa comes as a sign language learning application displayed through VR demonstrated by NPCs. This NPC will demonstrate the correct hand movement for words and phrases in sign language. This application will provide a series of interactive missions in the virtual world. With interactive features such as tutor and small challenge, it will play in user skill and giving non-monotonous learning because they can practice movement and correct directly sign language skills. The existence of the application in line with SDGs point 4, inclusive access and quality education, and also relevant in answering SDGs point 10, which is to reduce inequality. Sign language is an inclusive learning medium because it enables equal and effective communication for people with different abilities. That's why with sign language become a bridge that enables them to fully participate in the process of education, work, and social life, ensuring that they meet the needs of environmentally conscious consumers.
Let's start by introducing our application, Sinyal Rasa. Sinyal Rasa is a sign language learning app that leverages virtual reality technology to take the learning experience to a higher level. Imagine you are in a virtual classroom where you can see and interact with someone teaching sign language in person. Someone who teaches sign language can be a holo presenter, a unique feature that Fectar provides to put someone in the virtual world as if they were actually in the place. Each hand gesture is explained in detail, making the learning process easier and more enjoyable. The application also comes with interactive quizzes designed to test and reinforce your understanding of sign language. If you make a mistake, the system will provide immediate feedback so you can learn and improve. Every time you successfully complete a quiz, you will get an achievement as a form of appreciation for your learning progress. We have also conducted a trial of the application to several users, namely students of the Faculty Cultural Science, student of the Faculty of Psychology, and the student of the Faculty of Engineering. The three users felt more motivated to learn sign language after trying to use this application. On the scale of 1 to 10, the average user gave an 8.2 value for suggesting this application to others. Signal Rasa application received high ratings not only because of its ability to motivate users, but also because of its potential to continue to be developed. The users gave several suggestions for the development of this application, such as multiplying the material, varying the setting, using mirroring on Holo Presenter, and providing direction regarding the feature provided. This is Signal Rasa for all, by all, for a more inclusive future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Glory First Team. Starting maybe from Eugene, Mr. Eugene, and you questions, you can ask question for Glory
Yeah.
First Team.
Amazing, amazing, really. I mean, job well done. Job well done. Absolutely. I mean, when I first read the proposal, what you were going to do for sign language, that you know, we create technology for good. We want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to become a part of society. And with AR and VR as a tool, it's very powerful to include everyone and give everyone a chance. And what you're doing here for sign language for deaf people is really well done. So my compliments for the topic, what you chose, but also my compliments how you created using the Holo Presenter to make it really personal, to see an actual human in front of you doing the sign language. So that's well done. And then with also the question and the feedback immediately, well done. Because when I look at the trial, or when I look at your proposal, raising awareness also for other people, for deaf people, well done. Also, one more thing, the trials that you've done, doing trials and asking other people with feedback, also very well done, also real good. The question that I then would have is then one person suggested other situation than a classroom. Do you maybe have some thoughts about other situations where you can use raise the awareness and about sign language, and what would be the topic for people to learn in that way? A different situation and a different topic. What would be the topic and a situation to extend the current setup? I don't have any audio. Someone answering the question?
For topic for extend the material, yes. This application actually like another learning language application. The maybe it can be developed to many different level, like that our team already create. It's like a beginner, like just alphabet, just greeting. Maybe it can be extend like more daily conversation or daily vocabulary for beginner. And for the future, maybe it can be more developed for intermediate level and maybe advanced level too. It can be used to maybe at school, at university, or another institution that aware about inclusion?
Yes, we will provide greetings and everyday word because they are needed in life.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for questions, Mr. Eugene. Maybe more any questions for Glory First Team? Okay. No, no more any questions, Mr. Eugene? Okay, next.
No, from my end.
Yeah. Okay, next, Mr. Maybe that Mr. Julius can ask questions for Glory First Team.
So, what I like first and foremost, what I like about your project is that you incorporate assessment in your project. That is very important so that anyone like me, I have friends with disability, and for sure this will definitely help those people who wants to learn this particular language. Second is I also like your feedback mechanism. Uh, uh, this this definitely will provide the users on how they do well while they're using the project. Incorporating also, this project seems most of the projects are focusing on other SGDs, and what I love about this project is that it focus on SGD 10, which is quite really important nowadays because this particular SGD is quite left behind among other SGDs. So focusing on this SGD is makes this. I know there are projects that are similar with this, but putting this in the virtual reality AR world is basically amazing. So the only question I have is that how will you roll out this project to schools that caters special needs, like because there are certain schools that that offers special education. We call it here in the Philippines SPED Ed. So how will you roll out this project to specific schools that offers special education? What is your plan? What is your plan? After this, what is your plan? How are you going to promote this to schools that offers special education? Special educations are for children with disabilities. So, what is your plan?
Kalau tim Glory,
Oke,
ya gimana
baik.
rencanamu untuk mempromosikan ini di dunia pendidikan?
Yes. VR Innovation Promosi Inclusivity ini by making silent learning more accessible and engagement or VR innovation encourage more people to learn same ways. This help create a more inclusive society where they're here and give communities and communicate more fairly and comfortable. Uh, then and we collaboration and community uh, collaboration with community in environment.
Okay, thank you. I understand now. You'll do collaboration with the community. I do understand. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I don't have further questions.
Okay. Thank you for ask question, Mr. Julius. And next, maybe Mr.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
For ask
Glory
question.
Force. Okay, Glory Force. Are you there? Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The first question: have you implement this product to the market? Maybe you can try on your friend or community like that.
Yes, we are we are promotion in my friends and in the university.
Okay, so you already use this product to your community in your university. Okay, so the next question. So, what is your target from you to implement the product? Maybe a student like that or another segment.
Uh, Target audience for this VR product Sinyal Rasa. Our primary audience include educator, families of give individual, and then general public interest in inclusivity. We plan to collaboration with school, disability organization, and tech companies to promote
Okay.
in the VR product.
Disability, yeah. Okay, good, good. Okay, thank you. This is enough for me. Thank you for your answer.
Okay, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mr. Thank you, Mr. For questions. And then thank you for Glory First Team. You can and then move on. Then they move on. The next team is Peace team. Wait, the mixed team. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Glory Force. Well done.
Yeah, bye bye.
minutes to prepare. Thank you.
Uh, Okay, since there is some kind of like a little bit change on the schedule because of the MACPIS team, might be there's some kind of like technical issue in here. Maybe we can take 5 minutes breaks. So we please all the judges, if you need to take maybe a coffee or a drink, or we can take 5 minutes rest, and then Makar team can prepare for the presentation, and we will start again the presentation after 5 minutes. Is that okay for all the judges? Then we will start in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you.
maximum 7 minutes of your project presentations. Okay.
Okay, sorry for wait. Thank you for waiting. I'm from Team Makar, and I'm going to present our work. Okay. Does the share screen work or no? Okay. So about the factor that the theme is Singasari Museum. We make a replica of it, some part of the Singasari Museum into the Fectar. Oh yeah. No. So the project introduction is our project aims to introduce and immerse users in the historical richness of the Singhasari Museum through augmented reality technology accessible via the Fectar web platform designed specifically for the LO Kreatif competition in the AR VR development category. This project leverages AR to create an interactive experience where users can virtually explore artifacts, exhibits, and narratives unique to the Singhasari museums. By integrating 3D models, informative overlays, and user-friendly navigation, this AR experience offers a compelling way for people to connect with Indonesian heritage and history, breaking physical barrier and making culture accessible to all. And about Singhasari Museum, it's located in Malang, East Java, Indonesia. It's dedicated to preserving and showcasing the rich cultural and historical heritage of the Singhasari Kingdom, which flourished in the 13th century. The museum features a variety of artifacts, including ancient statues, inscriptions, and relics that highlight the kingdom's significance and contribution to Indonesian history, particularly in art, religion, and governance. Founded on November 20, 2015, the Singhasari Museum was established to educate and inspire visitors by bringing to life the stories of the Singhasari Kingdom and the broader history of East Java. Through its exhibition, the museum aims to deepen appreciation for Indonesia's ancient history and foster a sense of pride in this remarkable cultural heritage. The purpose of this project is to provide an immersive and interactive learning experience about the history of the Singhasari Kingdom. And the second one is providing a historical education platform that can be assessed in a more interesting and in-depth way. And the third, increased understanding of the importance of Indonesian history and culture. Fourth, encourage interest in learning history for visitors, especially students and the general public. And fifth, help strengthen appreciation of Indonesia's cultural heritage through more modern and interactive media. and there are 3D models, digital representation of historical artifact, statues, joglo, traditional house, characters and heritage of the Singhasari kingdom. And there's texts that contain historical information of important sites related to the kingdom. So the plan of the project interactivity is artifact exploration. Visitor can interact with historical artifact in 3D. And the second one is zooming, 3 rotating, 4th learning detailed information about each object. And this is the preview of our project. So we make the ancient statue inside of the traditional Indonesian traditional house from Java, which is you can see in the joglo doesn't have the texture since there's a problem earlier, which I found in the Archa that you need to bake the texture first before uploading in a GTFL format. And it is like the 3D views. So then it's basically that. Any question?
Okay. Shall I start?
Yes.
Thank you for your presentation and the proposal, the way that you're looking at the museum. And I think sharing cultural heritage is really important for everyone. And by using AR and VR, it's easier for everyone to get to know more about history, which is really important. You know, as generations grow older, we tend to forget a lot about our own history. And I think these kind of spaces can really help us to learn more about our own backgrounds. So you've started with setting up a space. Looks quite good. I was just wondering what 3D tool did you use? And can you tell me a little bit more about how, as a visitor of this VR space, what can I do in this space? So, so 2 questions: what 3D software did you use? And the second one: how can I walk around as a visitor in this museum?
Okay, so the first question about what software that we use to make the 3D models, we use Blender because it's open source. And for the second, it's we probably set a spawn point in front of the joglo, and then you enter the building, and then we probably put some information sign and like other statues and stuff, so the visitor knows the information and what kind of statues in Singhasari's kingdom.
And how do you get to the 3D models of the statues? Are you going to use a scanning app, for instance?
So we go to the Singhasari Museum and took a picture of the statue. So we took the picture from the front side and the side view, Then we make it in a blender. So we start by blocking it out and then start to making like the vertices, if the shapes of the ancient statues, and then we detail it. Then we add the texture, export it in GTLF format, then upload it in Vector.
Well done. I mean, it's that's a good way to get content for a museum. There are two other ways you can also use. Maybe is using free apps like Polycam and Scaniverse. And you can also think maybe about 360 cameras that you can use for. We have like for 360 images that you can also use creating the content. So a great start of the project. Looks really nice. And I think what you've done in Blender, the way that you did it, that's sometimes it can be a hard job. And you really brought it to something really nice. Can you zoom in a little bit on the statue?
Oh yeah, sure. Wait.
You created this in Blender using only 2 images.
Okay, wait a second. It's on the other laptop. Wait, let me send it real quick.
No, but I already get an idea of what you're showing here in Fectar Studio. So nice, well done.
The picture, real second. Be right back.
But maybe otherwise, some other juries want to ask some questions.
Hello, Akar team. Hello?
Yes, I'll replace first for my team to prepare for the 3D model to show. So what the next question maybe?
Sir. Can next question.
I have no more questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Wait for a moment, yes, sir. Because my team is preparing for the Blender to show. Excuse me, for the committee, can you help us for let wait, wait. Oh no no wait. Coba cek di HP sing ikut breakout room ya.
Sorry for waiting. So first we got the reference here. This is the reference of the statue. We took the, sorry if it's horizontally, not vertically. So we took the picture from the front side and the side view. And then we make it to the Blender.
Oh ini
Oh, minimize first. Okay. Oh, it's not responding. Sorry. So it's the texture in the Blender, the geometry node. It's not. Oh, it's not responding. Sorry for disturbing. Okay. So we go here. So this is what the statue. Wait, let me turn off that first. So we start by like blocking out the place for the ancient statues, and then we make the statue, and then the decoration and stuff like this head. Then I start like texturing, like wait, not here, over here, like that shading. After I do this, I do what you call like baking in. It's here the bake the texture first. What I do is like the one is like the diffuse, so it's just the color, like this one, and then the roughness, since there is like, as you can see here, so we pack that, and then the normal, and as you can see there is the texture that we baked, so it will work in Fectar. After that we export it in GLTF format. Yeah, that's the summary. And that's the summary of the process of the making the 3D models.
Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. Well done. I think it's a good process for a lot of museums also to use. So you can see that nowadays creating 3D content is getting easier and easier. It's a skill. It's something you have to master. But now that there are more possibilities to create 3D content, and that will also help a lot of museums get started in virtual reality. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Eugene. And then next move, maybe the Professor Julius as questions for Makar team.
I don't have any questions anymore. Looking at it, you had a huge amount of work here using Blender, doing it in Blender. I do understand how this works. So kudos for you guys. Kudos. And I hope you continue doing this, especially for museums and areas like I've been to Bali where you could create these images and put it in VR on AR. So I hope you continue doing this. So I just want to say congratulations and kudos for the hard work that you put into this project. Okay, thank you. I don't have any questions anymore.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Julius. Maybe the Mr. Sigit have any questions for Makar team?
No, it's okay. Enough.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Thank you. Thank you for Makar team. You left of back room, break room, and then thank you judges for ask question for Makar team, and then we move on. The next team is a first meet team. Okay, wait, please wait. Okay, Makar team, you can leave of break room.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Have a nice day.
Okay, my
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you. Well done. Thank you.
Meet with the title Virtual Exploration of the Impact of Climate Change on Global Ecosystem. Here are the members of our team. I am Liana Kusudasari.
And Muhammad Sarwawalin.
And
I am Ahmad Nurul Ramdhani.
Next year, I will explain related to introduction.
Okay, let me present a presentation slide. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, is it visible? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is the presentation slide about virtual exploration of climate change impact on global ecosystem by Team Evo Smith. And this is our member. Okay.
Next, I will explain reality. Climate change is one of the biggest problems facing the world today. It is widespread affects global ecosystem, ranging from just weather patterns, increasing the water to the species. This change triggers natural to occur for programming, tourism, food security, and energies in various regions. Apart from it, public awareness, the urgency of this problem is still limited. Many people do not understand the extent climate change is affecting the balance of how this impacts affects daily life.
Next. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Uh, Next objective, the creation of these works aims to develop a virtual exploration platform that allows users to feel and understand the impact of climate change on global ecosystem. Through immersive interactive experience, users will be able to explore various ecosystems affected by climate change, such as tropical forests, deserts, and polar regions. The main goal is to raise public awareness of the importance of climate change mitigation and adaptation efforts.
This is the preview about our works in Fectar. So, right, right. So the concept we design in Fectar is to showcase a comparison between a healthy environment and one affected by climate change, such as drought, unpredictable weather, and rising sea level. And so the main interaction is show about visual that explain about impact of climate change. There are two visual. One is about climate impact change and the another one is about climate change. Right. Okay, that's it. Next, this is about design plan in our work. So the basic sketch is initial design sketch of the Fectar asset grid. In the original plan, we aimed to cover the three aspects: then that I mentioned earlier about drought, unpredictable weather, and rising sea level. The- Then the media or asset that we use in our work include both two-dimensional and three-dimensional assets. The 3D dimensional assets such as tree and environment and the river, then the building house and factory. And then next is there are dry tree and the 2D visual about infographic that they explain about impact of climate change. Okay. Next. Oh,
Okay, next, user will be more interested in exploring infographic because they can interact directly with the content. Visually illustrated visualization make topic that may feel complex easier to understand. We propose the development of virtual exploration of climate change impacts on global ecosystem. A virtual technology-based platform that allows users to interact directly with various climate change simulation. Last, the platform will use technologies such as virtual reality, VR, and artificial intelligence (UI) to create realistic and immersive environments. Some of the key features of this platform include a climate change simulation. User can see the impact of climate change over time across various global ecosystems. Interactive education, information related to impacts and cases is conveyed through interactive element and a holopresent and and albeit virtual with the provides explanations about the ongoing climate change phenomenon.
Okay, thank you for your presentation, Eva Schmidt. And then maybe starting Mr. Julius can ask questions for Expo Schmidt team. Hello, Mr. Julius.
Okay. Yes. Um, uh, we could start with Professor Sigit.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you is enough? Right?
Yes, you could start. I'll give the floor to you. Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay, this is a good product, but that is not represented about the real condition. You can look from your visualization. Please, Evo Smith, you can back to your presentation. Sorry, your product visualization. You can present again. Hello. Okay. Please replaying your product again. Okay.
okay.
Yes, and just
Yeah.
please starting. Okay. Into the middle of playing. Nah, okay, good. Stop. You can look and here. You can imagine that's the like book. So like river is real. The river in the middle of the building, right? So maybe
Yes.
I just suggest if you have an imagine, but considering about the actual condition in real like that. So you can imagine like that. Behind the river, you can see have a books there. Yeah. So you have a plant there. So maybe you can maybe it's like a cartoon, yeah. But when you look in here, maybe you can consider how the actuality the actual will be uh, as you're consider like that. So this is good, but how to promote your product into the audience? For the first, which the target is your product?
Uh, we suggest that the target audience of our works is teenagers and kids that have 12 until 20 years old.
Why? This is the main targets. Why? Why teenager?
Uh, because in teenager we can show to them about how the climate change is working, so the teenager have a knowledge that they can learn about our topic, and they are curious about how the climate change happen in this world. So we thought that teenager is our main target audience, and they can okay, use they have enough knowledge about technology. So we think that teenagers can learning with technology and about this tool too. That's
Okay,
it.
good. So about the technical, so how long the duration you create this product with your team?
Uh, we create this project around one or 1 week for
1 week.
creating asset and 1 week for technical and for creating in
So
the Fectar.
you can tell me how the stepping stone from the first until the end you create this product in 1 week. The first step you doing something, the second step you doing something until the final step. How many steps you creating this product from start until the end of project?
Uh,
You
we
have one
have
week's duration,
yeah
right?
yes
So
yes
how many stepping stone you create this project?
we we have uh
The first step, what is the first step
what
you
is it?
create this project?
The first step we do about about ikiat. So we find the idea to create it in product.
Okay, the first step is idea generation, yeah.
Idea.
And then the
Yes.
second step, what is second step?
Brainstorm. Second step we do sketching about concept. best concept of
Okay,
our
sketching
project.
your cons.
Yes.
Okay, sketch your idea. The third step.
The third step we create a model of asset in Blender.
Okay.
Yes.
The fourth step.
The fourth step we export the asset from 3D application to Fectar.
Sorry, I'm not clear
The
your
fourth
voice.
step the fourth step we exporting the asset from 3D application to Fectar. Exporting.
Okay, this is the last step, or you have any step again after this fourth step?
After the exporting we create environment our environment in the Fectar. So we layouting in the Fectar. The asset is the first the asset we exporting one by one and then we layout.
So that is the last step.
After the layout we do testing about our project in Fectar. We have yeah testing test our project with Fectar with the AR system like that. Yeah, I think that's
That
the
is
last
enough.
step.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the total step is you have how many steps? Accounting the step, you have a 6 step, yeah, from start until
6.
the end of projects. Okay, thank
Yes.
you. I think enough.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sigit, for your questions. Maybe next, Mr. Eugene, have any questions for Eva Smith team?
Well, first of all, I love the project, what you just shown. I think what I love about your project is that it's very visual. Sometimes for kids and teenagers, it's a hard topic to understand. Climate change, what is climate change and what can happen? And I think what you did here is make it very visual, the good and the bad. So just in one view, you can see what climate change can lead to. And I think from the concepting view, what you've done, visualizing climate change this way makes it very simple and very easy to understand for young children. So well done, absolutely well done. I think it's a great project, and also using augmented reality. So maybe that also to clear up the books in the background is because this is an augmented reality diorama that you created. So it's something that you can work around in a classroom, and you can collaborate also in this space this way. So that for me that was really I was very positive about your project and your visualization about such an important and complex issue, and make it visual like this. So yeah, well done. That's looks really nice. I only have one question. That's more on the topic also for today with the SDG goals. Can you maybe mention 2 SDG goals that you try to achieve with this augmented reality space? There's no audio. Excuse me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Eugene, for questions. Maybe answer Eva Smith team for of questions for of Mr. Eugene. You can answer.
There's no audio. You are muted.
Hello, hello, Eva Smith. Okay.
Okay, so let me answer the pick of activities that we up in this work is SDGs number 30. That the SDGs topic it's about climate change. So there is the purpose about number 30 of SDGs that we contribute to to climate change anticipation. So we think that upgrade created the topic to our works because it's really about our situations in this period or in this era. I think that's it about SDGs. Thank you.
Thank you. Great answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I have no more questions.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Eugene, for your questions. Okay, Eva Smith, thank you for the participant and then you can leave in the big room. Thank you. And
Thank you very much.
you.
Great demo. Great presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Eugene. Thank you, Mr. Eugene.
Left of big room. Thank you, Eva Smith.
Okay, this is enough,
Okay.
or you have any agenda again?
Actually, okay.
Miss Molina, I think that's gonna be the last team that need to be scoring. So
Universitas Muhammadiyah Malang mencetak SDM sesuai kebutuhan masa depan.
Surabaya, Universitas PGRI Adibuana Surabaya, Kampus Semangat Pagi, peduli, amanah, gigih, dan inovatif.
Kebanggaanku, ku berjanji padamu untuk meneruskan cita-citanya sebagai bakti pada negeri Indonesia.
Selamat datang di Universitas Merdeka Malang, tempat pendidikan berkualitas dengan fasilitas modern dan dosen yang berpengalaman. UNMER Malang menyediakan pilihan program studi yang beragam dan relevan dengan kebutuhan dunia kerja. Bersama UNMER Malang, mari kita raih masa depan gemilang.
Universitas Strada Indonesia, kampus swasta yang telah terakreditasi B, memiliki berbagai program unggulan menunjang branding internasional. Dengan pemberdayaan dosen yang profesional di bidangnya, maka terciptalah mahasiswa yang inovatif, adaptif, dan kompeten. Memiliki 14 program studi dan 4 fakultas dengan jenjang vokasi, sarjana, profesi, magister, dan doktoral. Dengan atmosfer belajar yang nyaman, pelayanan yang ramah, serta lingkungan yang asri, mendukung berlangsungnya perkuliahan yang kondusif. Efektivitas pembelajaran pun tercipta. Kampus Impian Generasi Emas dengan tagline Student Now, Leader Tomorrow. We are USI, Universitas of Strada Indonesia.
selamat datang di Time Podcast by Times Indonesia.
Di anggota TNI yang didambakan oleh masyarakat. Artinya mereka harus membuang jauh-jauh arogansi yang mencoreng dan mereka harus segera membaur dengan masyarakat.
Ini saya bersama ibunya arek Jawa Timur, Gubernur Kofifa.
Iya.
Apa kabar Bu?
Ya,
Sehat?
baik, saya.
Alhamdulillah.
Muga sehat kabeh. Ini aku sehat rakyati, sehat ekonomi nih.
Alhamdulillah.